Hey everyone, it's Couch Mode for another edition of CSN. Today, my Uncle Jalen is here, and he will be talking college football because it's never too early to talk college football ever.
College football is the best sporting event there is, and you can't convince me otherwise.
No, you cannot. You absolutely cannot. I'm excited because we're doing the SEC, and we're also doing my beautiful Colorado Buffaloes conference, the Big-12. Almost said the Pac-12. Yeesh. Alrighty, let us start off. We're going alphabetical order. So it's not going to be like we're ranking this team. We're just ranking them all over the place. So try to stay with us. All right, ready?
Let's do it.
Let's start off with the Big 12 and the Arizona Wildcats. Where do they finish this year?
I got them finishing in 11th. They're just kind of one of those teams for me that always they either show up for like the middle of the season or like the beginning of the season and just kind of tail off, or they show up right at the end to steal somebody's dream of going to the championship. So Arizona's going to be 11th for me.
Well, I'm one rank off. I have Arizona finishing 10th in the conference. I think Arizona is a very, very sneaky team that we're going to pull off a couple of big upsets this year. Hopefully not against Colorado. Never. Arizona, losing McMillan is going to be a very big hurt for them. And I just don't see them competing like they did last year. And even then last year, they were terrible. So
they're definitely one of those schools that needs to pick a sport, and they haven't picked that sport yet because they suck at basketball too.
Basketball, they're mediocre in. Then you have baseball, which they're kind of doing good in. Yeah. So we'll see if Arizona even does anything in the College World Series.
Yep.
Speaking of this great state of Arizona, we stay in the whatever it is state and go to Tempe as the Arizona State Sun Devils. Where do they place this year?
I have them kind of shocking some people maybe and going up to number 6.
Reigning conference champs. I would actually say that's a little low. I'm going to put them
I forgot they won the Big 12 this year. I forgot that they did that. That's right. Then it's a fall off. They're falling down to 6.
Wow. I mean, I think Arizona State's going to still be competitive, but losing Cam Scadaba is going to be pretty hard for them, especially since their offense was very molded around him. So I definitely think that's going to be a hard place to that's going to be a hard position to replace for the Sun Devils. It's going to be interesting to see. I would not be shocked, however, if they do go back to the Big 12 championship again. Then again, the Big 12 is crazy. Moving on to Chip and Joanna Gaines' favorite team. I'm going to switch things up a bit. I'm not doing their primary. I'm doing their alternate. Baylor Bears.
Oh, look at that.
Double-sided, eh? We do this.
Hey, look at that, dude. That's some artistic ability.
Mm-hmm. It is beautiful.
Nice. If only it was going to be a better team, you could hang that.
Well, I haven't always liked Baylor. Ever. I mean, I love Chip and Joanna. I love watching Fixer Upper. I just do not like Baylor.
Fair enough.
So, I love Baylor. I think Baylor coming back a little bit last year is signaling something to me, but I think they're going to finish 7th in the conference. They're going to be like 8-4 or something, but Baylor's going to be... They're not going to be a easy team to beat, but they're also not going to be a hard team to beat. Let's just say that.
Fair enough. I'm going to have to hit you with the ditto because I also have Baylor finishing in 7th this year.
Well, we're pretty almost lined up here. We're only a couple.
It's close. I think when we get closer to the top places, we'll have some differences.
Well, we already had. I already got ASU at the top, so. We have BYU up next, and we'll do the alternate logo just to show off. Just to show off.
Nice.
Where do the Cougars land this year?
I got the Cougars number 2.
Ooh,
Number 2. Coming up just a little bit short in Utah.
Well, I have BYU coming just short of the championship. I have them in third place. I think the Colorado game versus BYU, we're going to deliver a little bit of revenge. Despicable Alamo Bowl performance last year.
Yeah,
And it's also at Folsom this year, so that will be exciting.
that'll help for sure.
May have to go to that game.
There you go.
So you remember what you said? Like as we get to the top, we're disagreeing.
Mm-hmm.
Really disagreeing much. Now we move on to Cincinnati. Where do the Bearcats land?
I struggled with this one a little bit just because they're just one of those teams that's just they come and they go, but I got them at number 12.
Well, I have them at number 13 this year.
Oh,
Yeah, 14. I have them
14.
I have Arizona at 11. Oh, I miscounted. So I have Arizona at 11. That's a correction. I have Cincinnati at 14. I think Cincinnati's going to have another 3-win season. It's going to be it's going to be a heartbreaker to tell the truth. And for Cincinnati fans, at least, it's going to be a heartbreaker. But for the rest of Big 12, I think they're going to be glad that Cincinnati's not competing with them. So,
Yep. Somebody's got to stink. It might as well be Cincinnati.
fair enough. Then we go to beautiful Boulder, Colorado. We're under the Flatirons. My Colorado Buffaloes play.
I like that one. That one looks good, dude. Got to hang that one.
I think I did. I think I literally just did this 2 weeks ago. So
Nice.
fresh off the press.
Nice.
My Colorado Buffaloes, and I'm going to make this statement right now, and I won't regret it. Maybe I will, but I won't. Colorado wins the Big 12 this year, or at least goes down swinging for it in the conference championship. They're going to be a hard team to be in the Big 12 this year, and I think Salters is going to be a dangerous, if not lethal, threat on the ground. He's an insanely fast quarterback. Our defense looks unbelievable this year, so I think that it's going to be exciting to see how they do.
All right. Are you ready for this Cassius Sports Network breaking news?
Well,
I am making you a bet.
oh,
If Colorado wins the Big 12, I will shave my beard.
hear that, everyone?
Clean shaven.
He will
Live
shave
on-
his beard if Colorado wins. So,
Live
Dion,
on this channel.
I'm going to tag Dion right now. I tag Travis. I will tag Shadur. I'll tag every single person involved in the CU program to
There you go.
motivate them. So,
Yep. To make it even better, that the game one of college football, that'll be I won't touch this. It'll grow out the whole season. So it gets just that much better.
That's
And I'll even let you get the first cut.
Oh yeah, this will be exciting.
There you go.
We may have to live stream that and then that may be the one time I let my live chat go on and I can
Boom. There you go. You can
out.
just cut it into styles based on the chat right there.
All right. Where do you have Colorado placing?
I got Colorado at number 4. I got them just missing out a little bit. I'm not 100% sure on this new incoming QB. I haven't really seen anything about him yet, but from what I hear, he's pretty good. So let's. I got high hopes still. I'm hoping that some of the experts aren't right and they're dropping down, 10, 11, whatever. But I think they've got a good culture going. I think they're going 4.
They were so dang wrong last year. 4. Oh, they're gonna have 4 wins. Well, last time I checked, they had 9 wins. And we're competing for the college football playoff. So take that, Paul Feinbaum. Let's move out to the team that we would prefer to stick to basketball. The Houston Cougars. Where did they finish? We're not talking basketball here.
I got them at 14.
Well, I have them at 15.
There you go.
Hey, we're literally we're pretty darn close in this, folks. So I don't think Houston. I think Houston just doesn't have it yet. I think that it's going to be a while before they have it. I think one of the main reasons they joined the Big 12 in the first place was to be in basketball and not football.
Yep.
Just my personal opinion. I think Houston remains near the bottom of the pack this year. So we now move on to the great state of Iowa, where the Cyclones are trying to replicate what they did last year.
Ooh.
We'll see what the
I didn't even
Cyclones.
I didn't even know that was their secondary. Is that a bird? Did I maybe miss it?
Mascot.
Oh yeah.
It's their
Okay,
mascot.
yeah, nice.
This is not a sponsor, but if you want to check out all these logos where I get them from, go to at Sports Logos Net. They have every single D1 college team's logo in history too. So I like
Oh,
it.
that's cool.
Where do you have Iowa State planting?
I got Iowa State just beating that CU, going number 3.
Ooh, I think we actually play them this year, so that'll be an
They
exciting game.
they feed those Iowa boys just a little different, man. They got some beef and they like to run the ball. So I think that's how they're going to get it done this year for sure.
They start off the year in Ireland, so we don't know if they're gonna suffer from jet
True.
lag or not.
Well, we'll see, I guess.
I have Iowa State at number 2 this year. So,
Ooh,
and they'll play Colorado for the Big 12 title, and we'll have a rematch. Even if Iowa State wins the first game, it's the championship that really matters.
yep. Getting that silverware.
Yeah, and that beautiful WWE belt that they
Ooh,
have.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
We now move on to Kansas. Rock Chalk. Where do the Jayhawks land?
I got them at 16. They've all of the talent that's made them even kind of good over the last 3 years or so. They're all gone. NFL graduated, what have you. Um, I don't think they really have any incoming talent. They all the football players in Kansas that go to Kansas State, so
Yeah.
they kind of have a hard time getting their own talent here locally. So yeah, I think I got them at the bottom.
I have them a little bit higher. I have them at 12. I think they're going to be a sneaky little dark horse in places. I just, I mean, I do know like a lot of their talent is gone, but never rule out Kansas. We rolled them out last year and it really burned every single team. They were like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, so they're all ruling us out. Let's just pull out our old phone book and we're just going to dial every team's number and we're going to just tell them that we're going to make a bowl game this year. And then they're going to laugh at us and then they're going to rule us out and then we're going to beat them and then they're going to go home and cry. Yeah, that's how the Jayhawks will operate this year. Basketball is not also becoming Kansas's sport either. That's
Right.
if Kansas is starting to lose in basketball, you know something is going.
Yep.
We stay in the Kansas area with Kansas State. Where do the Kansas State Wildcats plant themselves this year?
Well, I have another one here for you.
Oh boy! No!
Number one. Yes, sir.
Can we somehow like block that?
Gotta keep it on now.
Oh no!
Gotta keep it on now.
Oh boy!
Yep.
We may need to make a bet about that game.
Hey, you know what? We'll have to make something happen.
Yeah, we'll have to make something happen. Like I'll have
But
to.
you know what will happen? Will happen. Kansas State bringing home the Big 12. Avery Johnson leading the way. They look good, man. They look good.
Well, Colorado gave them a scare while they were in Folsom this year, and I think that this year Colorado gets their revenge on them. But I also do have Kansas State finishing. I'll have them finish at number 5. Last year they were competitive. They just weren't all sell. I'm not sold on them quite yet. I do get where you're coming from. Like their quarterback's great, but he did suffer some cramps up here in Boulder. So I think Kansas State. I'm just not seeing it right now. So I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna stay safe. I'm gonna keep them at 5, but they're gonna be competitive this year. So keep an eye on them.
That's all right. When you want to come over to the Wildcat side, okay? If
And
you're not a Wildcat, we'll welcome you. That's okay.
never Colorado. We here are the main teams we don't root for in Colorado. Just to give you a little reminder, we don't root for Utah. We don't root for BYU. We don't root for Wyoming. We don't root for CSU. We don't root for Nebraska. We don't root for Arizona or Arizona State. We don't root for either of the Kansas teams either. That's just a
If it
little.
makes you if it makes you feel any better, I don't really think anybody's rooting for Wyoming either. So I
No,
don't I don't really I don't think you're alone in that one.
that may have to be a troll this year. We now move to Oklahoma, which is just to your south. Hopefully, Stillwater will still be on this planet and hopefully not thrown into Kansas by tornadoes. Oklahoma State, where do the Pokes land this year?
So I'm not wondering if maybe the list of teams I got might be old, but I think I got Oklahoma in 17th.
There's not 17 teams in this conference.
I might have somebody in here that doesn't belong, but I got them dead last, whatever number it is. I got them dead last, no matter what number it is.
I think that Oklahoma State's going to bounce back this year. I think they'll finish 8th in the conference, but never rule out the chance that Oklahoma State will free fall. But I think that Oklahoma State's going to be coming back with a vengeance on this conference, so keep an eye on them. Very, very close eye on them this year. All right. We move just to the south. We're pretty much staying in the little Midwest in Tornado Alley, pretty much. We now go to Texas Christian. Man, that's a sweet logo. I love that thing.
They got some sweet uniforms too, man.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Colorado, Oregon, and TCU lead the way in football uniforms, I think.
Yeah, I loved their. I think it was the Rose Bowl helmet they had. They got that the frog with the rose in its mouth. Man, that was cool looking.
Yeah, that was sweet. I have,
Uh,
T- I have
Go for it.
TCU finishing at 7 this year. I think they're always going to be up there now. I think TCU is back. They're going to be really good for quite a while. I think Sonny Dykes gets the Horned Frogs to another bowl game this year.
There you go. Well, I have the opposite opinion. I'm going to stick with my TCPU, and we're going 13.
You mess with the frog, then you're going to get the horns. So
I think I can handle a frog.
just don't know about the horns.
Hey, the frog is one thing. The horn, we'll deal with the horn later.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny. We stay in the Lone Star State where Texas Tech shows up. Where do the Red Raiders land this year?
I got them at number 8. Number 8, just kind of middle of the road. They're usually a pretty good football team. They play pretty good defense. Uh, I just I don't really know of anybody on offense that's going to change games for them. So got them at 8.
I have them at 6. I think they're going to be a dark horse. No pun intended. Not talking about that dark horse. We're talking about like the sneaky little dark horse. They're going to be definitely up there. They're going to be competing hard. Those tortillas are definitely irritating sometimes.
Eat the
So
tortillas in the stands, people.
yeah, it. Why waste valuable food? Like
Nah,
eat the
I'm not.
tortilla.
I'm not sure they really know how expensive tortillas are. I'm just saying. As someone, as someone who buys tortillas for groceries, I don't really think they understand.
The like origination of that, I don't know if that's a word, but I think it is that Texas, the sports writer said, Lubbock has nothing but a tortilla factory and Texas Tech football, and so began
Fair
the
enough.
the wasting of the tortillas. They probably get them for free, actually.
There you go. Okay, well then there you have it.
We now move to Central Florida. This conference is literally all over the place. UCF. Does the bounce house bounce to the top of the conference this year?
I got them bouncing straight to the middle at number 10.
Just ahead of Arizona.
Yep, just ahead of Arizona. They're just that's an astronaut school. They don't really they're not a football program to me.
Yeah. Well, they were pretty darn good in the American Athletic Conference.
Yeah, yeah, beating up on all the smaller schools.
Yeah. Last year they were doing pretty darn well until we came in, and then we decided, oh, you wanna play, have a little battle of black and gold? That should actually be a rivalry, battle of the black and gold.
There you go, man.
UCF, I have them finishing 12th this year. They're going to be. I think that after the CU game, something went wrong on their part. So I don't know what went wrong. Actually, I just know that something absolutely went like their space shuttle exploded.
Yeah, it's that game was fun to watch. It's a
It
lot of
was.
defensive scoring.
We now move back to the Beehive State. Where do the Utah Utes land?
I don't know how alone in this I'm going to be, but I got them down in 15th.
I have them at 16. I
Oh,
think
see, I won't be alone.
no, you're not. I think that Utah losing Cam Rising is a major blow. He retired after all of his injuries. Should have retired a long time ago. I'm kind of glad that Utah is all of a sudden falling into irrelevancy because now, as Colorado Buffalo fans, we can get excited when they say, "Let's get ready to rumble in the Rockies."
Yeah,
And,
Utah's definitely going to fall off here for a little while, I think.
and then, if Pat McAfee's watching this, we're at the West Virginia Mountaineers.
Um, well, for West Virginia, I got them at 9. They're just kind of one of those middle of the road teams. Kind of have been since the days of Geno Smith and Tavon Austin. They got some sweet highlights. They got some sweet unis. They got some sweet logos, but
Yeah.
that's about where the sweetness ends.
Just so Pat McAfee's not mad at us. Actually, he's probably going to be mad at us because I have him at 10. Sorry, Pat. I just don't see West Virginia. I was all believing in West Virginia last year. I just don't think they're going to do it this year.
No, they tend to give Kansas State a run for their money, but
Yeah.
that's usually the biggest game of the year for them.
Those are your Big 12 predictions from me and Jalen.
All right, don't forget Colorado championship game or bust.
I'll see you next time on CSN.